Have you ever noticed how often we use the word get when talking about changes? Get is certainly a versatile word, but it's not always the most appropriate or expressive choice. Today we're going to explore some alternatives that can make your English sound more natural and sophisticated. Let's start with go. Go is used to express changes in people's personalities, appearance, and physical abilities. For instance, instead of saying get mad, we can say go mad. Here's an example. In his years as a prisoner of war, he often felt as if he might go mad. Another example would be, he went mad after the incident. Other examples include go crazy, as in, after a week in isolation, she started to go crazy. Go bald, for instance. My grandfather went bald in his 30s. Go grey, like, she started to go grey in early 20s. Go blind, for example. She went blind due to an accident. And go deaf, as in, due to constant exposure to loud noise, he started to go deaf. Go is often used to describe sudden changes, usually negative. For instance, instead of saying get red, we can say go red, like when someone is or extremely angry, their face may go red. And for slower colour changes, we can also use go. An example is, the pages of the book had gone yellow over the year, depicting how the pages of the book had slowly changed colour due to aging. It's similar to when milk goes sour due to spoilage, or when the sky goes dark suddenly due to an approaching storm. These are all instances where the transition can be described using the term go. Coming up, we'll discuss turn. Turn regularly pairs with colour. Rather than uttering get gold, we have the option to say turn gold, like in the sentence, the leaves turn gold in autumn. Similarly, we can say turn red. A perfect example of this would be, his face turned red with embarrassment. We can also use turn white. A good illustration is, the snow turned the landscape white, and so forth. Now, get and become can often be used interchangeably, but become is generally more formal. For instance, we can say, she became pregnant after their honeymoon. He became involved in the community service. She became angry when she found out the truth, and so on. However, there are certain phrases where we use become and not get. For the dinosaur became extinct millions of years ago. The song became popular overnight after it was featured in a famous TV show. She became famous after her stellar performance in the blockbuster movie, and many people unfortunately became homeless due to the sudden natural disaster. Finally, there are alternate phrases to get and become. Fall serves as one such replacement. For example, instead of saying get sick or become quiet, we can say fall ill, like he fell ill after the trip, or fall silent, as in the room fell silent after the shocking news. Another alternative is grow. Rather than saying get older or become louder, we can say grow older, such as he contemplated life, he could feel himself grow older, or grow louder, as in the concert went on, the music grew louder. And instead of saying got a heart attack or got a baby, we can say had a heart, like my uncle had a heart attack last year, or had a baby, such as my sister had a baby girl. So to summarise, while get is a handy word, it's not always the best choice when talking about changes. Alternatives like go, turn, become, fall, grow, and have can often be more appropriate and expressive. For instance, instead of saying he got angry, you could say he went ballistic, or instead of she got beautiful, you might say she turned beautiful. In place of it got dark, you could express it as it became dark. Instead of he got sick, consider saying fell ill. Rather than she got taller, you could use she grew taller. And instead of they got a new house, you can say they have a new house. So the next time you're about to use get, pause for a moment and consider whether one of these alternatives might be a better choice.